And it goes a little something like
everybody, welcome back to my channel, Little Mama Plays. Thank you so much for tuning in to another video. I always tell you, I can't thank you enough for all the love and all the support you guys give. But if you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button now. It's free for you. It helps the channel to grow, and I would absolutely just love to have you join the Little Mama community. Not to mention, we are going to have a Halo giveaway when the channel reaches 10K subs. So guys, today we're going to be talking about ghost hunting, and I don't mean medium or little ghosts. I'm talking about the big boys. You heard me. Fill up your entire server with the big ghosts, which means epic candy hunting. Now this hack, well actually it's not a hack, it's just a top secret method. Can be done in public servers, but I think it's best to do it with your friends because that way they'll already know this top secret method to get your server full of the big boys faster. So guys, let's jump straight into the video, but make sure you watch the full video because I'm going to be giving the tips throughout the video, and I know you don't want to miss how to make this happen in your server. So let's jump right in the server and check it out. So have you ever been in a server and there's like two big ghosts, you shoot the two big ghosts, and then they don't come back for like 20 minutes? Well, how would you like to come in my server? How would you like to go around every corner and see nothing but big ghosts, and then repeat this process I'm about to tell you, and it happens all over again? Here's the first thing. Do not shoot the ghost that I'm shooting right now. Do not shoot the tall, skinny ghosts. The only reason I'm shooting the tall, skinny ghost right now is because I've already done the method. So now I'm fixing to clear the server out of the skinny ghosts and the big ghosts to repeat the same method again, to fill it up again with nothing but these big ghosts and these 72 ghosts, which means you and your friends can have these 72 ghosts all to yourself because there will be so much more in the server to go around. Now keep in mind, this method does take anywhere from, 7, 10 to 15 minutes. But in that 7, 10 to 15 minutes, you're gonna have at least 6 big ghosts in your server compared to only having 2 in your server and then waiting that long anyways just for 2 more. So guys, let's get on with the method and what you need to do. First step, if you want big ghosts to fill your server, you need to ignore them. You heard me, ignore the big ghosts, you're not even there. You need to start off shooting the 10 ghosts first, the very small ones. Trust me, I'm gonna tell you the big ghosts will fill up your server after this and spawn faster. When you run out of the 10 ghosts, you can move on to the medium-sized ghosts and the other sideways skinny ghosts. Just do not shoot, no matter what you do. Do not shoot the tall skinny ghosts, and do not shoot the big ghosts during this time until you have 6 big ghosts in your server. What this does is it triggers the big ghosts to spawn faster when you've wiped out all the smaller ones. So that means faster big ghosts spawning in your server, and that means more of the skinny ghosts spawning in your server worth 72 candies, where you and your friends probably don't even have to share these. Once you do that, wipe them all out. Once you've reached the 6 big ghosts, wipe them all out, which means more candy, and repeat this process to start over again. So I'm just gonna show you some quick footage sped up in my server doing this technique. As you see, I'm ignoring these skinny ghosts. I don't wanna shoot these because I want as many of these to spawn in the server as I can to where I don't have to share them with everybody. I can get the full 72 candies all to myself. So the first thing me and Sir are gonna do, Sir Plays a Lot is helping me out in this video, we're going to ignore the big ghosts, which there's 1 in the server right now, and that is it. We're gonna focus on the 10 ghosts only. Now Sir knows about this secret method as well, so he's only shooting the 10 ghosts as well, unless he doesn't see any, and then you also know you can move on to the next ghost up, which are, the little X-eyed ghosts, or the puffy ghosts, or even the sideways skinny ghosts. Now keep in mind, if you had more friends in the server, this method would go faster. But since it's just me and Sir, 2 people, this does take a little bit longer. But keep in mind, get a group together and this will happen a whole lot quicker for you. So we've wiped out all of the 10 ghosts and now we're moving on to some of the medium ghosts. I'm gonna take out the sideways ghosts, puffy ghosts, just anything that I see. You'll start to notice that my server is going to start spawning more big ghosts. I now have 2 in the server. Keep in mind, if I were to shoot these 2 ghosts right now, take out the big ghost, me and Sir might be sitting here waiting for another 10 minutes just to have 2 more ghosts spawn. Like I said, taking out all of the smaller size ghosts first triggers the server to release more big ghosts. You can test this theory out yourself and see that if you don't do it this way, you could be waiting a long time for 2 more big ghosts to come. When if you do it this way, you're waiting the same amount of time with way more big ghosts spawning in the server. I don't know what it does, but it triggers it to start small. They just spawn faster. Also, guys, I've only let 6 fill up in my server before I repeat this method because I was scared to go past 6, afraid that they might start disappearing on me. If you want to try this method and see how many big ghosts you can get in the server, it might go further than 6. I don't know. I just didn't want to take the chance of them disappearing on me and not getting them. I do know, though, you can let 6 spawn, none will disappear, and you can wipe out the big ghosts, wipe out all the 72 ghosts all to y'allself, and then repeat the method, and it will happen again within the 10-minute period. I've tested both of these methods myself. As I said, you can test them as well, but when I went in and was shooting the 72 ghosts and going for the bigger ghosts, yes, I would have the 2 big ghosts appear in the server within, the first 10 minutes or so, and after we would take out the big ghosts, we would be sitting there, sometimes it seemed like ages, like, what happened? Did the server glitch? Why are the big ghosts not popping up anymore? It just seemed like it took forever for them to reappear. So that's when we stumbled upon this method, because me and Sir had already been, trying to get the little ghost, or any ghost we could, by the way, because there was nothing really in the server. And as we were, sucking in our ghosts that we had already gotten, we did ignore 1 or 2 big ghosts because we were trying to get some candies to ourselves as well. We were stuck on like 2 of the 72 ghosts, and if you do it by yourself, sometimes it takes a minute. So anyways, we stumbled upon this method. Next thing we know, there's big ghosts all in the server. So we decided to test this method out a few times, going for the small ghosts first, and lo and behold, our server kept filling up with big ghosts within the 10 minutes compared to only getting 2. So we should be getting close to spawning about 6 ghosts in this server. I'm gonna hunt a few more of the small ghosts, and then we'll look around and show you that the server is full of the big ghosts. Now keep in mind, some of you might say, well, of course the server's gonna be full if you're not shooting the big ghosts. No. Yes. No and yes. I mean, of course the server would be full not shooting the big ghosts. But my point is, the server normally in that same time frame only has 2 or 3, maybe 4 if you ignore them for a second. But if you continue shooting the big ones only and ignoring the small 10s, eventually you're going to look around and you're going to say, where are the big ghosts? You're going to be hunting, and then some of you, I already know, have been candy hunting and looked around and said, is the server broken? Like, we've been here forever. Maybe we should switch servers because the big ghosts aren't spawning anymore. That's not the case. It's just, I think Royal High set this method up to where, once the littler ghosts were knocked out, it just automatically triggers the big ghosts to spawn. So let's go ahead and count our ghosts. I'm pretty sure we got about 6 in the server now because they are everywhere. So guys, trust me, try this method, you're not going to be let down, and you're going to be amazed at all the big ghosts that you see in your server in the short period of time. And you're going to see that hunting the little ones first does trigger the big ghosts to spawn faster, which in return means more candy for you. This method has helped me get tons of candy, and I hope it helps you get tons of candy as well before the Halloween update ends in Royal High. Guys, don't forget I am a real-life mama, so I do get busy from time to time, but I do promise to try to upload at least 1 video per week. I do have rules on the channel. This channel is a little different, so make sure you check them out because I would hate for someone to get banned because they didn't know the rules of the channel. These rules can be found in the About section of the channel, so look them over. Thank you so much for all the support you guys give. Don't forget to follow me on my socials, and also if you're not a subscriber, don't forget to subscribe. Welcome to the channel, and see you next time for more tips, tricks, and that Southern sweet tea with Little Mama Plays. Bye!
Yeah.